Hi, my name's Tara DeBessie.
And I'm Dr. Adam Fraser, and we're the authors of the book, The Good Enough Diet.
Now, what we've included in our book is the hotel room workout. Today, Adam's going to go through a few tips and tricks to make sure you're doing it effectively and as safely as possible.
Yeah, so one of the things we talk about in the book is that we have to travel, and it's about fitting things into our lifestyle. So here we're in a hotel room, and we're going to show you how to have a workout. Now, where we're going to start is with the upper body. Now, this whole workout is going to be a circuit of resistance training, and the first exercise is the wall press. Now, most people find a push-up, Tara, I don't know about you, but a lot of people find a push-up hard to do on the ground. Now, the easiest way to do it is to do a wall press. Now, what that involves is stand with your feet, sorry to turn my back on you, but about 2 feet away from the wall. Have your hands shoulder width apart, and from here, all you're doing is letting your body go forward and push back.
Now, notice that you're really straight. Is that important, or is that just something that you do?
Very important to have your body straight. You don't want sort of your bottom sticking out or your hips in like that. What you want is your body to be perfectly flat and pushing in and out. Now, this is the easiest way to do it, but it still does work your muscles quite well. Chest, shoulders, triceps. The way to progress from the wall is to maybe do it on a table or the bench.
Or a bench. What about a bench?
A bench would be perfect in the kitchen. The flatter you are, the harder it is. So bench, then start to do it on the floor, on your knees, and then obviously progress to doing it on your toes.
And I imagine if it's too hard, you can even move closer to the wall. Is that okay?
Yeah, definitely. The closer you get to the wall, the easier it is. Just be careful, don't smack yourself in the face on the way in. So that's the first one. Great for your upper
Now,
body.
what's the next one? What do we need to do
The next one we're going to look at is working our legs. Now, we're going to do that using something called sit to stand. So you find a chair. Every hotel room's got a chair, or you could actually use the bed. So from here, all you're going to do, sounds very complicated, is sit down. So you sit down and then you stand back up again. Sit down.
But not just once. Does that count as a workout, or is it just...
Need a few more than that. So we're talking, you could do this 15, 20 times. So you're just sitting down and then you stand up. Now, the key with this is don't let your knees go over your toes. It's your bottom that's going
And again,
back.
are you quite straight there?
Yeah, you want to keep your body nice in a straight line, sitting down, back up.
Now, what if we find that a little bit difficult? What if we're finding that we don't have the strength in our legs, or we don't have the fitness?
Yeah, well, what you can do is actually use your arms to push off the chair a little bit. A chair with arms is great because you can use that. Or you could also just put the chair next to something like a bench that you can pull yourself up on. So that's the way to do it. Now, the progression from that is to do an actual squat. Same movement.
So that's a little bit harder?
Yeah, it's a fraction harder. But as you go down, you don't sit. As soon as your bottom touches the chair,
do you need to use the chair for that, or can you just do it without?
It's pretty good if you're a bit of a novice around using this movement, because when the chair goes away, people tend to do weird things with their body. So
because injury.
Because you got the motor pattern of sitting on a chair, you just start to do it. But before you sit down, you're straight back up again.
Yeah, great.
So what this does is works the legs harder because you're not getting that rest.
Now, a lot of offices, and I know you can do this workout in offices as well.
Yeah.
They have the chairs that kind of go up and down. I know the hotel rooms that I've been in have that as well. Now, how high should we have that chair?
Have the chair so that your thighs are pretty much parallel with the ground. Yeah, that's an easy start. Now, if you want to make it harder, just lower the chair.
Great.
So if you have a low lounge, sometimes it's like hard to get out. So the lower it is, the harder it is. But so that's a great exercise for the thighs. Works the thighs, the hamstrings, the buttocks, the whole bit.
So we've done our chest, we've done our legs. Now, is there something else we can do with our arms?
We can do a little arm exercise. So we're using a chair once again, but you could also use a bed. Key is to put your hands on the side, like either side of your thighs, and then you're lifting your body off the actual chair. From here, you're lowering your bottom down towards the ground and push yourself back up using your arms.
And again, I see your legs are 90 degrees. Is that something we have to do? Or?
Well, the thing about your feet is the closer they are to the chair, the easier it is. If you have your legs out straight like that, that's quite difficult. Like it takes a bit of force.
Can you do a few more?
Yeah, just making me work here. But so just play around with it and find what suits you.
What's best. Now, what's something else that we can do maybe for our legs?
And so another one for your legs is a progression forward from the squat, and this is something called a lunge.
Yeah.
Now, you basically standing up straight.
I'll move this way.
Yeah. So I'll demonstrate this way. So you take a big step forward, like you're sort of lunging forward. Then you hold that position, and from here you just drop your back knee down towards the ground. So your knee's going straight down.
Yep.
So as you go down, you get to, so your thighs about parallel, and then you push yourself back up using the front leg, and then you repeat it.
So we're working one leg at a time here, or
One leg.
both legs working?
One leg.
So is the back leg working or the front leg?
It's not really working that hard. It's the front leg that's doing all the
Yeah.
work. It's pushing yourself back up. And then obviously you change sides and work the other one. Now that's harder than the squat, just because obviously one leg is doing all the work.
Yeah.
But that's a progression. So another good leg exercise.
And is there any exercise that does both our top and bottom, or, you know, what about the in-between stuff? Do you have any exercise for that?
The abdominal, yeah. A great exercise is called the plank. We won't demonstrate it today because we have to get down on the floor, but basically you lie down flat on the floor.
Yeah.
You put your hands in the praying position, so your forearms are flat along the floor. Now from here, all you do is lift your hips off the ground, so that your knees stay on the ground. So it's almost like your body's
Like
flat.
a girl's push-up.
Yeah, like a girl's push-up. But the reason they call it a plank is your body's flat like a plank.
Yeah.
And you're anchored on your knees and your forearms. Now all you do is hold that position statically. Just get your abdominals to hold you there. And you want to hold it for about 20 seconds, and then progressively you can hold it longer. Now, if that's too easy, you then move to your toes and your forearms.
Great.
Obviously a step up. But that's a really good one to work this whole abdominal region.
And just do your back as well, or just the top?
Yeah, well, one good thing is that the abdominals support the back, so it's training them to support and prevent sort of back injuries. So it's a really good exercise.
Now, some of the gyms, and we have said this in the book, is that we should be looking out for gyms that do have gyms. We're looking for hotels that do have gyms. Now, that's really great, but what about other equipment that maybe we could take with us, or something
Yeah,
like
I mean, if you're in the home, you could have some dumbbells or a Swiss ball. Hard to lug around when you travel.
excess baggage?
Yeah, a lot. So what we have here is a TheraCord.
Yeah.
Now these are brilliant. You can buy them from sports
Can I
stores.
get them in pink? Like, tell me about the colour.
Yeah, well, actually, you can get them in pink. Usually, the lighter the colour, the easier.
Oh, so it means something. It's not like fashion.
Sorry, contrary to popular belief. So, like, dark ones of these are thicker and harder to pull.
Yeah, okay.
So, a green one's mid-range.
Yeah.
Now, these are brilliant because they take up no space. They are so light that you can carry them anywhere, and you can pretty much do any exercise with them.
Show me some.
Well, a great one is, the Hollywood workout is your biceps. So, we all love those. So from here, all you're doing is just pulling the cord up towards your shoulder and back down. So this is working your biceps. Nice and easy. And if you want it to be harder, all you do is just hold the cord down lower.
Yeah. Can you get like a different colour for a different exercise? Like if you find that your biceps are really strong versus, whatever other exercise, can you have a couple of different colours?
Yeah, definitely. So you can take, on our website, theglucoseclub.com.au, we sell a pack, so they have varying colours on them. So you can use it for all different exercises.
Fantastic.
So that's your bicep curls. The next one is your upright rows.
So you're just shrugging your shoulders there? Or?
No, you're actually not shrugging because you don't want to use your traps.
Okay.
What you're doing from here is just lifting your elbows towards the ceiling.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so this is working your shoulders. So you're just going up and down nice and steady. And obviously I'm standing on the cord in the middle. Now the last one is one of the best exercises we can do. It's called a row. So you loop the cord around something that's not going to move.
Yeah. Does it matter how high it is?
Obviously you want it to be fairly flat off your body, but it's not too
we're doing
bad.
the best with what we got,
Yeah, exactly. So you loop it around a door handle, and then from here is you pull the cord towards you. So you're pretty much just sliding your elbows up the side of your body. Now this is what you want to aim for, is to squeeze your shoulder blades back together. And that's working all those back muscles. Now not only is this good because it uses up a lot of muscle because your back's quite big, But also, it's great for your muscle balance because during our day we tend to sit at a computer.
Computer, I know I do.
The back muscles get really weak and these muscles get really strong. So that's a really good one. So there you got your wall press.
Yeah.
You got your squats or sit to stand. You have your dips. You got your lunges. You got your plank. You've got bicep curls, upright rows, and the back row.
So I noticed that sometimes that you've had the first exercise you had arms, legs.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you did that? Or
Just
can
to
we
give
do
you a
them
bit of a
altogether?
break. So while you're working your legs, your upper body's recovering. So the way I do this is do it in a circuit.
Yeah.
So start with your wall press, then go to your squats, then go to your dips, then go to your lunges, and then do the planks. So you're doing one after the other without any rest.
No rest.
No rest.
Okay. And why is that important? Why aren't we
Burns
having any
lots of
rest?
calories. If you're trying to lose weight, you want minimal rest.
Okay, and we've only got a short period of time sometimes too. Yeah.
So you want to go through the circuit, and then you can have a couple of minutes rest and redo it. Now, how many you do depends on your fitness level.
Yes,
So you might be able to do 20 squats. Other people might only be able to do 10, but just sort of go to what feels good for you.
Can we do them twice a day? Is there benefit in doing that? Or
You could do it twice. You could do it as much as you can tolerate. But so say you've only got half an hour to exercise. You might do that circuit through twice.
Yeah.
Then go for a 10-minute walk or a bit of a jog, and then come back and do it again. So you can play around with this as much as you want. You're only limited by your imagination, but that's a really good, easy, simple workout that gets results, and you can do it anywhere, anytime.
Great. So as I said before, all of these exercises are detailed in the book, The Good Enough Diet. Thank you for watching.